Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I'm on my way to HEB because, oh my goodness, let's see, the floor guys are coming today. We don't let people stay inside our house, well, like contractors, inside our house without one of us being there. And my husband actually has to be at one of our little smaller, we have a rental house, we have a rental house that he's got to go sit at for some other people, let them in and everything. So basically my daughter and my son and I are going to be inside in my bedroom, not even in their bedroom, just in my bedroom for most of the day. And my children are food monsters. They're literally like empty pits where we dispose food in. They eat everything in sight, and then an hour later are starving again and have to eat everything in sight again. So I came to HEB because we won't be able to walk from our bedroom to the kitchen to get anything while the sanders are there. Once the floors are sanded, we'll be able to get out a little bit, but we have to be very careful with the floors not to get them wet. So yeah, I picked up like water. No, I want to pick up water and just snacks that won't go bad outside of the fridge, so that they can have them while we're stranded inside our room for at least half the day. I know we'll be there like until noon for sure when my husband gets back. And then I've got a bunch of errands I need to run, but it's 6 o'clock in the morning right now. And I'm tired, but I had to get up because I had to come and do this. And I am recording in the car while I'm driving, but you know what? I don't have any kids with me, so it's just me. So it's crazy. Anyhow, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Floor guys to come, and of course they were supposed to be here at 8 and it's now 8:30, but they're right on time, right? Because that's how contractors work. They work on that grace period after the time they're supposed to be there. Just crazy. So yeah, we're waiting on them. They're going to come and take these floors out, and my heart is breaking because I love these floors. When I first walked into this house, these floors are what sold me. I was like, this is my house, this is my home. These floors are they're oak, they're exactly what I grew up with at my dad's house. My sister and I, we had these floors throughout our entire house, and I absolutely love them. And just the feel of them, the look of them is just home to me. And so it breaks my heart that happened. And that's happening, but we're moving on. We're going to go with a darker wood. So it'll be pretty, and it'll be nice. It's a change, and sometimes I'm not good with change. So yeah, this is what my house looks like right now. What, honey? Okay.
So I'm going to do the baseball that
This is crazy. You're a nut. Good job. The funny thing is my kids would love for this house to stay like this all the time, so they could just play in here as hard as they want and run back and forth. And yeah, they just want this as a big old playroom, not as our actual living room. So it's crazy. So yeah, I'm here by myself. My husband had to run an errand and won't be back for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I will get to leave to go run the errands I need to go do with my kids. But he loved me enough to bring me some coffee, right? Yeah, he brought me some coffee. So it's funny. Well, my old videos, my outfit of the days are done right here on top of I put my camera on top of a 10 Johnny Walker
ball or table.
No, stop. A 10 Johnny Walker canister that the liquor actually comes in, because it's just tall enough right here to put my camera on. And it would look that way. That's what you would see in my videos. So it's crazy. And I am in a mad dash to get all the clothes washed in my house, because all this stuff, the stove, the refrigerator, my washer and dryer, everything, the dishwasher is going out because they've got to refinish the floors underneath. So they're all on their way out the door. So that's why it's pulled out. But I'm in a mad dash to get that done, because I won't be able to do laundry for probably a week, which means I will have to go to probably my dad's or my sister's or whoever, my sister-in-law, whoever takes pity on me. So that is that. This is kind of like an informal house tour, I guess. This is my formal dining, and Back there's our hallway, and that's our entry. So yeah, and this, which I love, this is my absolute favorite thing. When we redid our room, our dining room, we had that put in, and it's really, really pretty. And then that fan, which is also really, really pretty, but it mirrors the floor color. So I think we're going to have the blades dyed a shade darker to match the floor and the windowsills once they're done. And then there's granite like around the fireplace. It's just really pretty, and the updates that we did were really nice, really, really nice. So that's like a little informal tour of my house, my casa, right? My casa. So there you have it. The next update, major update, will be these counters. These are Corian, white Corian counters. And of course, I want some white and gray Carrera marble running through here. I think it would be pretty, but we're gonna have to redo cabinets because these cabinets are original to the house. They're from like the 70s, and they are literally chipping and just, yeah, they've seen better days, falling apart. We updated hardware when we moved in and had them painted, but you can see. And then the kids are just hard on them. So yeah, see, look, kids hard on everything. Hard on it just drives me insane. And I'm always touching up with little bits of paint here and there and just trying to make it look decent, cleaning baseboards. Kids are horrible on anything that you want to stay nice. They are just horrible on. It's a rainy day. That is what remains of my herb garden. I started an herb garden over the summer because I was bored when I was pregnant, and that's what remains of it because I stopped watering it once I had Harper. So my husband has yet to, yeah, he chides me on that every day because it's just like, you wasted all that time and energy, and there you have it. You see those ruts? That annoys me, those ruts, because there are people who shoot from that green right over there behind the playhouse, and their balls land over here. They will bring their golf carts, I don't know what this is focusing on, they will bring their golf carts way up into here, literally into my yard, onto my grass to find their frickin' ball. And I'm like, really? See, like there's a ball right there. Do you see it, the little white ball? Whoop, right next to the chair, there's a ball. They make it that far, and really, if you are hitting a ball into my yard, you are like the world's worst shot, because I've had my dad, who is like our expert golfer, he's been out here, looked at the hole and said, that's a woman's hole for one, and if you're hitting that far into your house, into your yard, you just don't need to be playing golf. He's like, yeah, that's really, really sad. So yeah, we get balls all the time. Been very fortunate though, we've never had a broken window, because I think that kind of overhang prevents it. And then we've got the 2 magnolia trees that kind of block a lot of balls. But yeah, my neighbor, Crystal, actually gets fewer balls than we do. She's right next door, right there where that other tree is. Not as many. So yeah, that's our backyard, and those ugly ruts that everybody makes. And you know what's even more annoying is the people that make those. See, we have a golf cart path. That's our private golf cart path. That goes directly into our garage, where we have like a golf cart door. So it's a private golf cart path. So everybody, because you can't get through there, it doesn't go down the street to like between my house and the neighbors. It goes directly into my garage. Everybody goes through my next door neighbor, Crystal's house, and Crystal is one of my best friends. And it is so annoying to her because the whole back of her house is glass like this, and they don't have blinds. You know, it's open because it's really, really beautiful. It's open, and so every now and then she's in her living room, and then people are just cutting through her yard down her driveway, because her driveway runs in the back of the house. And she's like, they're always doing that, and it freaks her out because, you know, that's just scary sometimes. So yes.
See, we had a sign from right there, and the golfers didn't really come. And so when we took the sign down one day, it just flew, and it said no golf.
No golf, yes. Okay, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Why are you standing on my windowsill? Thank you. Why are you putting your foot on? Yes, everything is dusty, I know. These are the things that we talk about. You guys destroy my house. Destroy my house. So, that's that.
Sign.
I thought I would show you guys really quickly what the floors look like right now before they start ripping them all up. It's really kind of crazy. This is what we are working with. They stripped all the floors before they start taking it all apart, but this was not level, so they're making it level before we redo everything. Look how pretty that looks. He kind of did it to give us an idea as to how a light wash would look. And I think it looks really pretty, especially if you went with like really dark walls and that light floor. The contrast would be beautiful. You can see it back there. That's really pretty. So yeah, I like that whitewash. What gets me though is that's a little too light for my lifestyle because of those little chitlins out there, those little monkeys. They make messes. So that's, yeah, just too much mess for pretty white floors. Excuse me. But what really icked me out was you see these dark stains right there, and then back that way. The previous homeowner had a huge dog, and those are pee stains that penetrated through the seal into the wood, and that just kind of really grossed me out. And the reason why I know that it was the previous owner and not my dog, Cracker Jack, was because Cracker has never been allowed to roam the house freely without us like knowing, you know what I mean? Like, in other words, he is kept in a cage, not all the time. And I know some people think that's really, really mean, but he has a cage that he stays in. And when we're not home, we close the door. When we're home, we open the door and he's out and he can do and go in and out as he pleases. Cracker Jack is in that cage most of the time. He loves that cage. That's his safe zone. When the kids get on his nerves, he will literally go to his cage and the door will be open, but he's in there. So yeah, when we're not at home, he's in his cage no longer than about, I think 4 hours is probably pushing it. A couple of hours at a time. But as soon as we get home, we open that door, and there's times where he stays in there because he's happy to see us and he goes right back in. And then there's times where he would rather lay, out. But we've been very vigilant about taking him outside to potty. He had a couple of accidents when he was a puppy, of course, but we had area rugs, and that's where he would have his accidents. I've never had to clean a pee stain off of the floor, but I do know that when we first got him, he would sniff everywhere, and this little area over here was the area that he was constantly sniffing around, and we would tell him no, because sometimes it would look like he needed to pee, and we would tell him no, and so he learned not to go. So there's another one right there, and then right here you can see where that other dog, chewed up this, and this has been a thorn in my side since we moved into this house because it's just so like in your face, and I've been able to conceal it with couches or whatever we put right here, but this is finally he's gonna put some wood putty and finally fix these. But that other dog chewed it up, so it's just crazy. He was a hunting dog, and I'm sure he was a beautiful animal, but we did wreck this house a little, and then like the painter's got to come back and seal all that stuff. So that's what we're working with.